Hello, everyone. I'm Betty.
I'm Sue. We're the Smith sisters.
Okay, today we're talking about a carrot cake. And I'll give my little spiel and then Suzanne will tell all of it. I got this recipe from my sister, who got it from her husband, who got it from his aunt. Now, Sue, I'll put it in your lap.
Well, we call it Aunt Seena's carrot cake. And Aunt Seena was an aunt of my husband's, who was really a caretaker of him when he was a little boy in Seattle, in Washington, and where he was born. And Aunt Seena was just one of the finest, most humble, simple women you've ever met. She was just the best, and she loved my husband, Mark, with everything. But anyway, she has a son, John, who lives in Portland. And John worked for years at the Henry Weinert Brewery. And I don't know when it all started, but Aunt Seena started to make her carrot cake for John to take to work once a week for the boys at the brewery. And they looked forward to that cake coming in the door, I'll tell you. So one year we were out visiting Aunt Seena, and she had to get up from her chair and get the cake going because John would be taking the cake the next day. And I thought it was such a dear thing and a dear story that when I got home, I called the newspaper in Portland, the Portland Oregonian, and I told them I have a great human interest story. And they went out and interviewed darling little Aunt Seena and had quite an article and picture in the paper. I know I have the article. Of course, it's in Michigan, and I'm here. And then we're going to reach out to her granddaughters who will be watching this and see if they can't come up with that article. But it was so dear, and she was just had a giggle out of it. But she didn't like all that attention. But it's a fabulous carrot cake, isn't it, Betty?
It is a very wonderful cake, and I make it a lot, and everybody always asks for it, and it's very easy to make. It really is. Dump everything in one big bowl and mix it and put it in the oven and frost it. I mean, it's just a very easy cake to make, and it's always so very moist.
But Betty, I think, as I remember, and I don't know if they're available now, but you even used to slip over to VG's salad bar and get your grated carrots, right?
When I've got the recipe that Mark sent me, your husband sent me. He faxed it to me at work, and it's dated January of '99. And so I would go to VG's or anybody that had a salad and fruit bar, and the carrots, they already had them chopped. So I'd get a container of those, and the pineapple that's in it, I'd get a container of those. I made the cake, and the nuts, I'd get a container of those. I made the cake off the salad bar, I always used to say.
I love this.
It is a wonderful, and it's just very, very simple to make. It's flour, sugar, your leveling devices, both baking soda and baking powder, carrots, pineapple, cinnamon, 4 large eggs, and oil and nuts.
That's it.
And that's it. And then you bake it, and it is wonderful. And you put a cream cheese frosting on it. Now I'm going to show it to you here.
Oh, wow. And of course, you made your own cream cheese frosting.
Yes, I didn't get that off the salad bar.
Okay. Well, I know that Pillsbury does one, but you
Yeah,
know that's
no.
delicious. I
No.
wish we could all have a piece.
Well, yes, but the thing is that when I made this, I decided that I was a friend of Ed's. We needed to do something for, so I made cupcake. I made half of it in a cake and half of it in cupcakes.
Oh my gosh.
So
Like-
these are large cupcakes, but
Yes.
there
Oh
they
my
are.
gosh.
Now, I'm going to cut this. The pan that I have is probably a 9 by 9, and it's filled right to the top, plus 6 large cupcakes. So a 13 by 9 pan is perfect.
Or 2 layers, I guess, if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I guess you could layer. I've never layered it.
I don't even know if I have any pan. I know I don't have pans here, but at home, I don't even know if I have layer pans. So. Wow. Oh my golly.
Well, it's too bad you guys.
Aunt Seena is loving it. That is so
Well,
sweet.
hopefully Aunt Seena sees that we're having it and that I make it all the time, and my family always requests it. They love it. I made it for my kids to take to their employment area. When I was, I eat it all the time.
There she goes. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Very good.
wow.
It is so good. Aunt Seena, thank you.
Yes, thank you, Aunt Seena, for the boys at the brewery.
At the brewery.
God, for you too. So,
Yes.
All right. Well, good. Well, I'd like to talk about something that is coming up that I'm going to do. I have a friend here, Mike St. Clair, who's working on marketing a new sweetener. I think it's going to be called Co-Sweet. And so he's giving me some this week, and I am going to make a pie with sugar and a pie with this Co-Sweet. And then we're going to have some taste testers to see if they can tell the difference, because I think a lot of people feel that sweeteners kind of have an aftertaste or a taste that you know that it's not sugar. So we're going to try that someday this week. So that'll be coming up. So
very
anyway.
good. Sounds.
Right.
I'll be interested to see, because anytime I've ever tasted those
Sweeteners,
substitutes, there is an aftertaste.
yes, and I think they're hoping that this one there will not be. So I'll get some testers, and I'll give them a blind test when I get it ready to go.
Just make sure you mark the plate so you remember.
I know. Well, that's what I'll do. I'll get it all confused. Yeah.
Yes.
So, well, it's been a good time. Good to see you. And we'll get at it again.
All right. Have a nice day. I'm Betty.
I'm Sue.
We're the Smith sisters.
Sisters.